Thriving fish populations are important to the food security and livelihoods of Belizeans, as well as the health of our marine ecosystems. The fisheries industry in Belize is an important contributor to the country's economy, generating valuable export earnings and employment for the country's fisherfolk. An important gap in knowledge is understanding the population structure of marine fish, knowledge of which would better ensure management activities are carried out in the appropriate places and at a suitable scale. This video introduces the University of Belize Environmental Research Institute project, Population Structure Assessment of Fish Marine Species within Belize, funded by the Belize Fund for a Sustainable Future. The goal of this project is to strengthen the scientific research on fish populations and incorporate genetic data into fisheries management in Belize. Understanding the geographic distribution of genetic lineages and patterns of mixture among populations provides powerful information for conservation and fisheries planning. This will give insight into their life histories, dispersal patterns, and vulnerability of the populations. This project will describe patterns of population connectivity and structure for 4 target finfish species: the southern red snapper, lane snapper, hogfish, and Nassau grouper, across the fisheries managed access zones. These 4 species, identified in the National Multi-Species Finfish Management Plan, represent moderate to high priority levels based on their vulnerability and current population estimates. We will also look at the queen conch. Conch is a very important fishery species for Belize. Turniff Atoll, our largest atoll, will be the study site where we will assess genetic connectivity between the unfished deep water stock, greater than 60 feet, and the fished shallow stock, less than 60 feet, providing evidence to the idea that deep water conch populations act as replenishment to the shallower fish populations, which is critical for the management of this commercial species. Along with molecular population assessments, we will incorporate fishers' knowledge and perceptions of these target species structure and connectivity across the managed access zones and protected areas network. With the connection that fishers have with marine resources, one can imagine that they have a very good understanding of these populations, and their perceptions will match the genetic evidence. Incorporating social data with biological information will help create a more holistic view of the marine resources, a powerful tool for conservation and management planning. This project aligns with 2 of the BFSF strategic objectives: protection for biodiversity and sustainable fisheries. The Belize Blue Economy Development Policy Strategy and Implementation Plan highlights targeted and innovative marine research. The findings of this project will fill gaps in scientific knowledge for key ecological and economically important marine species. This will inform short and long-term management decisions for these fisheries. The project will work closely with the Belize Fisheries Department, with support from international collaborators at the University of Toronto, Boston University, and Cornell University. This project will contribute to building national capacity in using genetic data and linking environmental data to social economic data. The use of scientific data in policy decision-making promotes evidence-based management of our blue space and the sustainability of our blue economic activities.